Hello everyone, today I have a tomato soup recipe for you. It's one of my favourite recipes. Here's what you're going to need if you're going to want to make it. You need some diced onions, diced carrots and then a lot of chopped up tomatoes. What I've done is I've just cut them into quarters. I've removed that green stalky bit inside because that just gets really tough. You'll need a chicken stock cube made up to about a pint of stock, 2 bay leaves. I'm going to put some red pesto in. And then it's just some oil just to fry off the onions and carrots. So what I've done first is I've just sweated the diced onions and the diced carrots down in some oil for about 10 minutes so that they are getting nice and soft. Your onions want to be translucent and your carrots should just be a little bit more soft. They are going to cook further on when we put the stock in. Next I'm going to add the pesto. So now I've added the pesto and I've just stirred that around, so it's just got a little bit more colour basically and just a bit of flavour with the red pesto. I just put 2 teaspoons in, you really don't need much. I'm doing all of this on a low heat just so it doesn't burn. Now I'm going to add my tomatoes and stock. So I've added my tomatoes now and I've just stirred them round with the onions and carrot mixture just so they get some of the flavour. Just letting my chicken stock, just the stock to dissolve. And then I will be adding that in. I've made up about a pint of the stock mixture. Just going to add that in now. Again, I'm still doing this on a low heat. Just give that a bit of stir. Now I'm just going to pop the bay leaves in. And again, just give that a bit of a stir, just to get those bay leaves covered. Pop my lid on. Just turn it a bit and just let that simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes. I'm going to keep checking on it though to make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. So this has been simmering away for about 20 minutes now. The tomatoes are all lovely and soft. If I squish them, they'll just squish down, which is exactly what I want. Just cook off some of the liquid, as I don't want it to be too liquidy once I liquidise it. So I've cooked off some more of the liquid now. I'm happy with the consistency. I think once I liquidise everything down, it's still going to be kind of a nice texture. I've got the fun job of finding both bay leaves and taking them out because you don't want to blend them. So I'm going to do that and then I'm going to get blending. Just taking this off the heat so I can start blending. It's still quite warm, so ideally I would let it cool really. You don't want to get splashed by that hot soup, but I'm going to give it a little bit of a blend now just so you can see. I've got my trusty stick blender here, which can get a little bit messy. Just got to make sure you've got it right under the liquid before you start blending. So let's get blending. So the soup is all blended now. It's looking a bit frothy just because I've had the hand blender in for a while. I'm pleased with the consistency. It's not too runny, but it's not too thick. I think I've still got some lumps in there, but that can't be helped and I really can't be bothered. So I've been blending already for quite a while. So this soup is going to do for my lunches this week. If you make this soup yourself, you can keep it in the freezer for up to 3 months if you make too much, or I usually keep mine in the fridge for about 4 to 5 days. I wouldn't push it any further. I might freeze a little bit of this off actually. But that is my trusty tomato soup recipe. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.